what's up, guys? It is Gamerman here, and welcome to the explanation video for Gamerman Live: The Lawnmower Madman. The reason I'm making this video is because in about a week prior to this video going out, actually not a week prior, a week before this video goes out, I just did my second comedy live show, and I kind of want to talk about it and my experience with doing it. First of all, I want to thank Teehee's Comedy Club for allowing me. That's Teehee Comedy Club. They were ridiculously nice in letting me and my brother Golden Fantasy come out to the club and watch and enjoy the show. We obeyed as many rules as we possibly could because it's the first time we've ever been to a comedy club. We didn't want to break any rules. We didn't want to cause a problem for the club in case something went wrong. So we did our very best to stay civil as possible. Because of the fact that I was a later show, we did have to leave right after my show. So when that video was over, we took off. We left because it was late at night. My brother had to work tomorrow at the time of the video being made. So we had to go. We had to run. It wasn't what we wanted to do. We wanted to stick around and see the other comics. But because of timing, we didn't know that I'd be later in the show. We also thought I'd be at the end of the show because we only got a list of 14 names. We didn't know there were other comics because we only saw one list. So I guess that was our fault for screwing up. Now, when we finally got to do the show, there was a couple of things that you have to understand about comedy clubs. One, the audience is very friendly. Regardless of how you see comedy clubs, the one we went to was stupid friendly. They were so nice. They were super understanding. It's not caught in the video, but I actually got a fist bump and kind of thanked the guy for letting me do the show. It was really nice. Then there was 3 things I had learned very quickly about being on stage. The first thing I learned is the main spotlight, which is kind of, I'd say, right in front of you, just above your head, was shining right in my face. So I had nothing but lens flare because of my glasses, and the fact that because of the way it was shining, I could not see anyone in the audience at all. I couldn't even see my own brother or my phone when I was recording the video. The other thing I wasn't ready for was how extremely willing the staff and the other people were for being part of the video. I even said, as one of the first opening parts of my video and my act, this is going on YouTube, and I was expecting the store manager or something like that to say, this isn't okay, please don't do that, we need your permission first. But everyone in the audience was okay with it, and even the host and the owners, they were all cool with it. Next thing, above the spotlight that was blinding me from the audience is a timer. For most open mic nights, from what I've learned by looking this up and trying to figure out comedy clubs, you get a set amount of time on a mic before you have to pass it off to the next person so that they can rapid fire comics, because that's the whole point of a comedy club, to keep you laughing. When that was going on, the timer was set for 5 minutes. That's why when you look at the video, it was a 5-minute and 3-second video. The only reason there was the extra 3 seconds was just so that we could get the end of the video out. Now, we were not prepared, me and my brother, were not prepared fully for how it was going to work. We saw the comic get called, we heard that the next person was in line, and we just kind of kept laughing at the different jokes that were coming through. It was when my name got called that I realized this is really going to happen. This is really me going to be on the show. Now, I did kind of tell the previous story that I've told. I'll leave a link in the description to both the current one, and I'll leave the original one of my first live show. Now, I'll have them in order from first to second just to make life a little easier, so if people want to see the first one, they can. If they want to see the second one, you can see the second one. But it was the moment when you got onto the stage, you realize you can't see the audience. And that made me scared, because if I couldn't see their faces, I didn't know how they were reacting besides hearing either laughter or dead silence or chuckles. But I realized something. While doing the show, I made myself mentally prepare myself, like, if I was going to do a YouTube video, this would be the same kind of concept I'm just doing in front of a live audience. That made it so much easier to do the show. The other thing was that the mic was on a wire, and I wasn't ready for that because I'm so used to a wireless microphone. So having a wire underneath me was a little bit of a stretch. Though it felt like my VR wire that's connected to my PSVR, so it wasn't really that much of an offset. Once I was in the motion of getting people to laugh, the first laugh is the hardest laugh, is something that I've learned. Because if you can get the first laugh out of somebody, everyone else following suit will start laughing with them. So when I got the first person to laugh and a couple more people started laughing, by the end, you'll see everyone was laughing and clapping and having a good time. But I've learned this, if your first joke doesn't land, don't give up. So I kept rolling with it, trying to get the story out. Now, I lost track of time while trying to tell the story, so when I looked up to realize what time it was, I had a minute left. That's why I finished off with the short Cliff Notes version of the chicken leg story, which is in my original video. A second thing someone's going to notice is that the second video and the first video are on two different channels, because the first one was my last attempt at doing a vlog before Unus Annus went out, and it was also kind of my signal that I was kind of done with vlogs. I was getting kind of sick of doing them on that second channel. I wasn't really wanting to do it anymore, so it was kind of like, here's a blowout that if people don't like this video, that's fine. So now it's my Twitch VODs, which I have to go actually and check that I transfer my Twitch VODs over because I don't want them to expire. I was happy that they were super nice and they were super kind and people laughed, and that's what was really important, was to me making people laugh. So if you guys like seeing me do live shows like that, I will go ahead and try and make it happen again. I don't know if it will happen again, but we're gonna try. I just realized there's a bump in this arm over here. There's not a bump over in this. Oh, no, there it is. Never mind. Sorry, I'm looking at the camera like, where's my thing? And it's right there. Anywho, but yeah, if you guys want to see me do another live show, we'll try and make it happen. I don't know how well it'll happen, but we'll see. Thank you so much to everyone, by the way, for sticking around for so long. We've been doing this for 7 years now. We're over the 420 video mark, and I think we can hit the 500 mark. I think if we hit the 500 mark, we'll be working with High Cotton. I think we'll be doing really well. So stay tuned for a couple more videos coming out. I want to apologize to my streaming fans for not getting the original Zombies VR video out. I'm actually going to go and shoot the rest of it because it's taking me too long, and I wasn't ready for it to be such a long endeavor, because when I was shooting the original half, it was 103 degrees in my room. It's cooled down enough for me to go do the rest of it, but I'm going to go get the rest of it done. I'm going to edit it together, and it's probably going to come out after this one by maybe a day. So, pre-recording videos is going to keep happening. Twitch streams will probably have one coming up. I don't know when, because this video is going out way, way late. It's going out later than I recorded it. Thank you everybody so much for watching this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please check the links. There'll be a video over here if you want to see a video. There'll be the original. Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll have the original comedy one right here, and we'll have the new one right here. And if you want to subscribe, there'll be a subscribe button, I think, right about here. I'm pretty sure there'll be one right about here. I'm not 100 on that one. But yeah, if you want to go check out these two videos over here, please by all means do so. I love you guys. You are amazing fans. And that's about all I can say. See ya.